Athletes, you are now in the hands of the starter.
So the women's race underway here in Spain.
I'm going to claim it. The Aussie, Ash, she nailed it. I mean, she had the hips moving really wide, the knees really moving wide. You could really see the difference in technique. If, you know, someone like Lucy Charles, an incredible athlete, incredible swimmer, but look where Ash is compared to Lucy, just out of getting and taking those first few strokes out of the water.
So Lucy Charles Barkley, I was going to say she does start to do her walk, but...
And that's where it's sort of, you can see that it's almost like what we would have said, like a little bit of a sandbank, then a little bit of a dip, and another bit of a sandbank again as they run out of the water. But Lucy doesn't look all that stressed, if I'm honest. She looks really quite calm and just able to keep a nice, comfortable pace. Lucy, the only one in 3 weeks lining up for a world title, so really interesting to see where she's at. She's had some great, consistent results on the T100 this year, and I think, you know, coming out and getting used to the time zone and also having the ability to prepare in the heat is really advantageous. So nice to see her, you know, coming around leading that second chase group.
She's going to be a force to be reckoned with, I think. But there she is, making her way out of the water. All of these four athletes look pretty much out of sight of the rest of the field so far. We're going to start to get an understanding of the timing gap. But for the time being, they might have a look over their shoulder and realise just how far out in front they are.
Yeah, it's you don't often see what I would say what we used to racing, what was the once normal. Yeah,
technology's certainly moving on, but maybe the old ways are the best ways when it comes to dry suits. I don't know. We'll see. So Lucy Charles Barkley just clipping up her helmet. Jess Lim nice and quick out of transition there. Kate Woff with that white helmet. And all four of them away. So as they make their way onto the course, we've now got eyes on the chasing pack. And that right there, that's Caroline Pohl. Yeah.
It's nice to see her back, but she's she did have a great win actually in the end, and probably one of the closest sprint finishes we've had in a 70.3 not long ago. So in contention to have, I think, a great race, but also a great second half of the season.
Yeah, it's a long season, isn't it? Just because the opening or the top part of the season is tough doesn't mean that's going to dictate your results for the rest of the year. Someone who knows probably about that is Ash Jensel, given the difficulties she has had this season compared to last year. But she's got a bike, she's got her helmet on, and she's going to get out onto this bike course.
And by when they hit the run later this afternoon, that the heat was going to be actually really peaking and very deceptive.
It's definitely deceptive because, you know, you're kind of out there, it's cloudy, you're on the bike, you've got this nice wind in your face, you're thinking, oh, it's not too hot. But the moment you put those run shoes on and start running out hard, it's going to definitely hit a few athletes who've not prepared their hydration properly.
I literally didn't do out, did I? She overtook me. I was taking a gel. Did you see it?
I didn't.
What a joke.
We were in the back.
I want to see the evidence, honestly. It's a right joke.
So
Lucy came past me. I didn't even do anything. Yeah. Can I have a look?
Yeah, so that was Jess Lim getting a drafting penalty.
5 seconds.
Being told by the marshals and officials exactly what happens. Will be, you could hear the frustration, couldn't you, from Jess? She feels like that wasn't quite how she saw it. Will make their way onto the second transition zone. And Emma, look, I mean, as positions go for these two athletes, this is right where they want to be, and it also potentially gives us an amazing opportunity to see them battle again on the run.
Interesting that the different dismounts. Kate's still got the short course racing, flying dismount,
which was quicker.
It always is quicker, and Lucy, you know, more accustomed to probably just being able to afford the time, you know, at longer distance races with her transition. So, but it's certainly something that's always worth practicing.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing that for the first time in a race, that's for sure. She made it look very, very easy. So socks going on for Lucy Charles-Barclay. Socks going on also for Kate Woff. But pretty much the gap that they went into the transition zone, they come out.
They were almost in unison. I felt like so each of them had one sock on, then the shoe. They were almost. Oh,
Lucy's
dear.
dropped something.
What is she? She looked like she had a plastic bag with something in it, and
yeah, looks like it might have been some nutrition or gel, perhaps. So Jessica Learmonth, she had a penalty for drafting in that bike leg. You would think she would be right at the very front. She's going to have to make do with being in third at the moment.
oh, it appears that both of them are dropping nutrition out of bags and pockets.
Contagious. So that is Hannah Berry making her way into the transition zone. Caroline Pohl just behind. This is the chasing group. These are the athletes that will hope to catch up to Kate Woff and Lucy Charles-Barclay.
India Lee there also, who third in the French Riviera just also 3 weeks ago. I'm going to try and hunt down that sort of breakaway of girls, and she's proven it before, and I think she's gaining momentum.
So that is Ash Gentle coming into transition, 6:19 back at that last checkpoint.
I would still say India Lee, you know, I think she showed her form in Fréjus just 3 weeks ago, where she almost like pegging them off and just one by one. So I still believe that, you know, probably India would be my pick at this point in the game.
Cannot wait to see how this one unfolds. As we said, in London, we were treated to an incredible battle between both of these athletes, and it looks like exactly the same is happening again. Jess Learmonth really holding firm here in third position. So back at the front of the race, is that a little push that Lucy has put in there on Kate Woff?
Yeah, it does appear like she has decided that now is the time. I'm going to back myself. I'm going to, yeah, maybe her race plan is a negative split this and put the pressure on Kate.
Yeah, well, that's definitely a gap that's picked up. They've been racing side by side all day. It looks like Ash Gentle just behind India Lee. And she's catching India at quite a rate here. Ash Gentle overtaking India Lee into 6th position.
Looks like she's got her sights set on a couple more, if I'm not mistaken.
So that was Ash Gentle getting the move done over Hannah Berry, getting the move done over Caroline Pohl. And she now finds herself in 4th spot. She got her first win in London on the T100 in August. And you start to think she's unlocked the potential of what she can do on this series. It's been a smooth race for Lucy Charles-Barclay in the company of Kate Woff for a short while, but she made a move and she wins here in Spain. 2 wins in 2 races for Lucy. And that kicks off potentially a career-defining period of time in 2025. Yeah, so Kate Woff rounds the final corner. Sunglasses off. It's been a hugely impressive performance from the Brit. She's had a first, she's had a second, she's had a third so far on the T100. Make that another second. Kate Woff comes home here in Spain. So Jess Learmonth makes her way onto the blue carpet. She had a drafting penalty, which perhaps makes this all the more remarkable. Not long to go. She comes home, finishes here in Spain in third, and a little come on there to the sky.
Oh, thank you. Oh, great 1, 2, 3. Absolutely.
So let's take a look then at how the women's race finished. Lucy Charles-Barclay in first place with the fastest swim of anyone. Kate Woff came home in second. Jessica Learmonth in third. Ash Gentle couldn't quite go as good as she did in France with the win, but she finishes in fourth with the fastest run of the day. Caroline Pohl in fifth, Hannah Berry in sixth, India Lee in seventh, Hannah DeWitt in eighth, Lizzie Rayner on her T100 debut in ninth, and Sarah Perez Sala, the home hope Spanish athlete, comes home in 10th. And this is where it leaves us in the standings in the race to Qatar. Lucy Charles-Barclay and Kate Woff tied on 119 points apiece. Ash Gentle on 96. Julie Duron not racing, of course, this weekend on 96 as well. Taylor Knibb on 90 and Jessica Learmonth on 86 points in 6th.